Welcome to Stephen Hagen Field at Steam Stadium. It's the homecoming game for DC Everest against Eau Claire North. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. For our Everest family, what a great night for homecoming. I got to tell you, for the parade about 90 minutes ago, probably the biggest crowd that I've seen for a homecoming parade in recent memory. The football team is good. The weather has been tremendous. Evergreen come in off of a rivalry win over Marshfield, a game where momentum kind of shifted towards the home team Tigers in the second half. Evergreen still came away with an 11-point win. They're 4-1 coming in tonight. Eau Claire North dropped their first 3 games of the season, but comes in on a 2-game winning streak with victories over Superior and then winning their crosstown rivalry game against Eau Claire Memorial. To all of our North fans, we know that you are newer arrivals to the Zaleski Sports family. We're glad you are looking in, and we're glad to bring you tonight's game. Evergreens are already out on the field and have lined up across their near sideline as the national anthem will be coming in just a moment. Evergreens wear the home green with white numerals and black pants. When they come onto the field, the Eau Claire North Huskies will be in their white jerseys with black pants, black numerals, and powder blue trim. I guess one of the things that makes today's game a little bit interesting is that these are uncommon opponents. The 2 Eau Claire schools, North and Memorial, got moved into the Valley Football Conference. Why? Because we have a shortage of big schools. So out came the bigger Fox Valley schools to the east. They're now in the Fox Valley Association. And in come the 2 Eau Claire Memorial teams. These teams have not played each other in forever. So, yes, they do exchange tape. So, yes, they do know a little about each other. But as for head-to-head matchups on the football field, well, this is a rivalry that's going to be built over the next few games. Our pregame sponsor is Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, and Highway 10 East on Church Street in Stevens Point. I got to tell you, the hometown crowd for homecoming week is just electric. There's not a seat to be found in the home bleachers down below us. I mean, we're packed into the gills. And why not? It's a great night for football. We got into, the low 80s this afternoon. There's no wind to speak of. For week 6, for the last week in September, this is the absolute best weather you could possibly hope for. I think we are holding up on our national anthem until Eau Claire North comes onto the field. Both teams have warmed up, then both teams went up the hill and back into their locker room areas. The Evergreens have reemerged, and Eau Claire North has not. I don't know, it's hard to talk about what to expect when the teams don't have any history. My sense is that the 2 Eau Claire schools are a little bit behind the other Valley schools, at least for this season. I think that Spash, West, Everest, Marshfield, maybe Wisconsin Rapids, those programs seem to be a little bit more forward than the Huskies and Old Abe's. Of the 2 Eau Claire schools, tonight's opponent, Eau Claire North, has certainly accomplished more. They've got 2 wins. Old Abe's of Memorial are still looking for their first victory. I see across the way that North is well represented by their parents and fans. What a 90-minute drive from here to there. Evergreens have tougher opponents coming up next week. On the road against Chippewa Falls, Chi-Hi is good this year. And then back at home for a game that could have conference title implications against Spash. But those games are only meaningful if the Evergreens do not stumble tonight. So this is an important game. Eau Claire North is looking to get back to 500. Again, the Evergreens are looking to keep the good vibes going, winning 4 of their first 5 this season. Let's go down to field level. Joe Finnegan is at the direction of the DC Everest Marching Band. They looked great in the parade earlier today. They're about to give us our national anthem. Wind is dead calm. Flag at half-mast in honor of Wisconsin veterans who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation by order of Governor Tony Evers. Now the Star-Spangled Banner. Those are the DC Everest Song Spinners with the vocal rendition of the national anthem, and a fine job, ladies. Thank you for saluting our nation tonight. Eau Claire North gets the ball first. We'll be underway. Two teams that are uncommon opponents. The mystery dance begins when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
What am I looking for tonight from the Evergreens? Well, look, the Evergreens come in with a flashy 4-1 record. That's great. But if you followed all of their games, you know there have been times when the Evergreens have let their opponents get momentum. That certainly was the case in the second half against Marshfield. Looking for the Evergreens to put together a game where they keep their foot on the gas from opening gun to zeros on the clock. And again, Eau Claire North, for this late in the season, to get back to 500, that feels good. This is a team dropped their first 3 games, but arrives here in a 2-game winning streak. Superior and Memorial, their latest victims. So North is looking to keep the good vibe going. Should North pull out a win today, this would be a victory over their toughest opponent so far this season. Evergreens will be kicking off. Eau Claire North will be moving from left to right across our Zaleski Sports screens. We're brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. You have a friend in your corner. Help them customize the coverage you need. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. AxisInsurance.net. At Axis Insurance, their business revolves around you. Always nice to see a big crowd. Evergreens will be on the road to Chippewa Falls next week and then back home against Spash. There's going to be a huge crowd for that game, too. We believe that that game will have conference title implications. Jake Stasiak will put the ball on the tee for the Evergreens. Ty Schauft and Aaron Solberg back to return for the visiting Huskies. Whistle sounds. Here's the approach. Let's light this candle. Week 6 football is underway. High kick back to the 5-yard line. This is Solberg bringing it out. Got a little bit of a seam. And then pushed back across the 20 out to the 23-yard line. Huskies will start there. Their quarterback's a senior, Peyton McCracken. So let's release the McCracken on the first drive of the game. Here we go. I think the challenge for the Everest defense will be hold the edge, not let Eau Claire North get around the corner. Two receivers to the near wide side of the field. Got one receiver up high. McCracken will start from the pistol. Let's see who wins the line of scrimmage on this opening play. Evergreens are big up front. Snaps a little bit high. Quick pass out to the flat. Coverage is soft. A gain of 8 or 9 yards depending on where he's spotted out of bounds. Pass is complete to Zachary Shipman, his favorite target last week. Forward for 8 yards. The Huskies have another play called, and they're up to the line of scrimmage. So up tempo to start. Same formation. 2 receivers low, 1 up high. Handoff, trying to get the corner. Didn't get first down yardage. I think they're going to mark him out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Well, no, officially a yard. It was 2nd and 2. Now it's 3rd and 1. Plays being signaled in from the sidelines, and then the Huskies will consult their wristbands. Need a full yard. Need to get the ball right across the 34-yard line in this spot. Everest defense looking for a 3-and-out. McCracken from the pistol again. Single receivers to either side. Extra blocker is in. McCracken keeps it himself. He didn't get it. Didn't get it. Tried to pick his way through between the tackles. No, sir. Marking the ball right away short. He got maybe a half yard, if that. And North is keeping the offense on the field. Boy, if you go for it and stop, you give the Evergreens golden field position. Everybody's up close on fourth down. Forward, this is going to depend on the spot. I think he moved the pile and has first down yardage, but let's see where the ball is set down. Yes. Almost out to the 45-yard line. Got a yard and a half on the quarterback keeper. So the opening drive stays alive for the Huskies. Out to the 35-yard line and a first down. Three receiver set, two down low, one to the far wide side of the field. Snap is over the quarterback's head. It's loose in the backfield. Going to have to cover this up, and it is back at the 11-yard line. A huge loss. That bad snap just cost the Huskies 21 yards of field position. Can't have that. Second and 31. I mean, that's just a drive-killing bad snap. For any high school's offense, this is just a huge hole to try and dig yourself out of. Got to keep this ball on the ground. There's a little bit of a hole. Gain back only 4 yards. Still third and forever. Michael Frisson carries. Do you think about something like a quick kick here? You could catch the Evergreens with no one back to receive the punt. I mean, unless there's some miracle play, you're going to be punting on fourth down in this spot. Ball is at the 18-yard line. They need the 45. Handoff again. This is just a surrender. A gain of 2 out to the 20-yard line for Michael Frisson. Here comes the punt team. So the Huskies take the ball first and then blow up on a bad snap. Nevin Poppy, speed to spare, back to return this kick, and the Evergreens figure to start off with good field position. Poppy waits at his own 40-yard line. Snaps a little bit to one side. This is a good kick. Poppy back to the 35-yard line, takes it there. Tries to get to the far sideline, 40, 45, absorbs a big hit, and scampers forward to the 48-yard line. It's a good punt from Aaron Solberg. Evergreens will start out near midfield with 8:28 to play first quarter. Here comes Everest's first offensive possession. Their quarterback, Logan George, leads the conference in passing, and Logan's been very efficient. And Evergreen's future running back, Blake Bankston, has been a statistical machine. Another 100-yard gain on the ground against Marshfield last week. Two receivers to the near wide side of the field. Cole O'Brien, the tight end's in the slot up high. Evergreen shift, jumbo to the near side. High snap for Everest. George picks it up, tries to cut back, and George is brought down. Sloppy. Back to the 33-yard line. That's a loss of 14 for the Evergreens on first down. So which offense can master the fundamentals first? Pregame and Xavier Edwards are the two receivers down low. Design rollout. Evergreens are going to throw. Protection is good over the middle. Found the man underneath. This is Cole O'Brien. O'Brien did not get back the lost yardage on the bad snap. He gained 7. Evergreens have to get across midfield and down to the 42-yard line. Football tonight brought to you by J&D Tube Benders. Founded in 1968, they've stayed in the Felch family ever since. Locally owned, specializing in tube bending, welding, brazing, hydraulic tube assemblies, edge forming, cutting, machining, and laser cutting. Tubing materials include carbon steel, copper, stainless steel, and aluminum. Join the J&D Tube Bending team in Schofield. Their website, jdtubebending.com. Over the middle, caught, and a first down for the Evergreens! Big play downfield to the near side. Cademan Anderson heard from in this game. Anderson's like the number 4 receiver, but when he's touched the ball, it's been in big moments. There's one. The Evergreens just converted on 3rd and 24. They're down to the 25-yard line. Boy, that feels demoralizing for the defense, doesn't it? 3rd down, you got to get off the field in that situation, and the Huskies do not. Now you're in danger of giving up points. Logan George, good snap here. Here's Blake Bankston, tries to get the edge, got a hole, one man to beat into the secondary, to the 5, still going, lunging towards the end zone. Touchdown, Evergreens! A play after 3rd and impossible. A 21-yard twisting run for Blake Bankston, and the Evergreens will play from in front tonight. You see the spin move from Blake Bankston, who's just been making the stats page spin all season. Boy, he's tough to get down. Evergreens will try the traditional point after touchdown. Here's Jake Stasiak out of the hold of Logan George. Kick to the uprights, blocked. 6 instead of 7-0, Evergreens. North gets the ball back when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Abbey Bank, we're not just providing you a home loan, we're financing your memories for a lifetime. Picture all your new memories, from newlyweds to your baby's first steps. With birthday and holiday celebrations, all the way to high school graduation. Let our highly recommended mortgage loan officers help you embrace the joy of celebrating life's big moments in your new home. Find out how we make banking about you. Get started today by applying online at abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank is member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Each team has had the ball once. The difference in the game is the Evergreens have overcome their mistake. Each team's opening drive had a bad snap loose in the backfield. Eau Claire North could not overcome their big loss play. Stasiak to kick off. North's second possession coming here. Fielded in play just short of the goal line. Aaron Songberg tries the far sideline, met just across the 20-yard line. Good stick. Huskies will start at the 22. Football is brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Some of North's play selection was altered by that bad snap. Went over the quarterback's head and went 24 yards back. See if they can run regular offense if they're more careful this time. Peyton McCracken from the pistol. 2 receivers low. 1 to the far near side of the field. On the ground for first down, tackled for a loss. Evergreens 1 at the line of scrimmage there. Levante Bean is flung backwards, 3-yard minus. So on both of their first two possessions, North has found themselves behind the chains. Same formation. Two receivers down low. One up high, now man across the formation. Fake the jet sweep. Here comes some pressure. Quarterback's directing traffic. A lot of room on the near sideline. Going to run with it out of bounds. Almost a late hit. Nevin Poppy pulled up. It's a gain of 15 yards and a first down. Nevin Poppy had to come out of the defensive secondary to make the play and came from all the way on the other side of the field, too. New set of downs for the Huskies. Handoff here between the tackles, cutback, and it's a big gain into the secondary. Across the 40, foot race to the end zone. Evergreen's tackler dived and couldn't get to 22-year-old Levante Bean. The Huskies have an answer. That's a 68-yard touchdown run. The blocking scheme at the line of scrimmage is what sprung Levante Bean. Bean was fast, too. Once he got into the secondary, goodbye. Shifting into extra point formation. Aaron Solberg will try and knock the PAT through, which would give the Huskies the lead. Kick to the uprights. Good. Our new score. Eau Claire North takes the lead 7-6. Evergreens get the ball back. 5:07 to play in the first quarter when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat.
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a little. Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh my goodness.
U-turn? You gotta be kidding me!
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
All right, Evergreen scored a touchdown on their first possession, a Blake Bankston 24-yard touchdown run. Next drive, Eau Claire North answers speed to spare for Levante Bean on a 68-yard scamper. Missed extra points, the difference in the game, 7-6. We're brought to you by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Nevin Poppy and Blake Bankston are back to return the kick. Aaron Solberg, a junior, to kick things off for the Huskies. I like that Eau Claire North had a quick answer. Popped up and short. One of the up men fields it at the 20. Across the 25. Ball security, please. Still going and across the 40-yard line. The Evergreens didn't really plan on Cole O'Brien handling the football there, but he took the short kick, and the Evergreens have good field position. Put the ball at the 41-yard line. Evergreens converted a long third down, and one play later were in the end zone on a Blake Bankston run. O'Brien, who returned the kick, is in the slot on the near side. Preby is up high. Xavier Edwards is down low on first down. O'Brien's across the formation. Extra blocking on the far side to Bankston between the tackles. Spins forward from the 45 to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on first down. Evergreens want an extra blocker, and Braden Miska comes into the huddle for this second down play. Trips to the near side and a single receiver up high, a 4-receiver package on second down. Play action, complete to Pregame. Pregeme's across midfield, across the 40 and down to the 39-yard line. The linebackers froze for just an instant. You have to respect the possibility of Blake Bankston getting the ball on a handoff. Pulled the ball out of Bankston's belly and threw a strike. Something I should tell you about quarterback Logan George. Last spring, he gave up his baseball season. Wanted to focus on this year's football season, knowing that he would be the starting quarterback, and it's paying dividends. New set of downs on 1st and 10. Bankston between the tackles, lowers his head and is forward for 3 yards. Cademan Anderson, who had the big catch on the opening drive for the Evergreens, checks into the game. Miska comes out. Pregame and Edwards are the 2 receivers down low. Bankston in the backfield next to Logan George, his quarterback. Design rollout, protection good, shuttled over the middle, it's complete. Cole O'Brien again. O'Brien's got first down yardage across the 25 and down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 12. Logan George right now looks almost surgical. Picking apart the defensive secondary and is throwing strikes to his receivers. We're brought to you by Visit Marshfield. There's always something fun to do in Marshfield. Go to visitmarshfield.com, see their upcoming events and the latest winners in the Best of Marshfield contest for 2024. That's marshfield.com, or follow them on Facebook. Double shift, so extra blockers to the left side of the offensive line. Long count. Handoff to Bankston, trying to get those extra blockers, but could not get the edge. Strung out, and he lost a yard. Even with some more bodies over there, good defense by Eau Claire North. This position on the field is probably 4-down territory for the Evergreens. So the first down loss of yardage may not be such a big deal here. Vander True is the new receiver to the far side. This is a 5-receiver package. Ball's got to come out quick here. No extra blockers in an empty backfield. Strike over the middle, right near the first down marker. And that is Vander True, just checked into the game, tumbled forward and got the yard to make. I got to tell you, Logan George just visually looks like he's throwing darts right now. Evergreens into the red zone, trailing by a point late first quarter. Pregame and Edwards, the Evergreens' 2 best receivers, are down low, and they've yet to be heard from really in this game. Bankston's back in the backfield. Quarterback's going to throw. Throwing to the end zone, looking for Xavier Edwards in the basket. Touchdown! You couldn't drop one in the bucket better than that. Logan George is on in this first quarter. Another lead change. That Zaleski Sports replay is going to become a family favorite in the Logan George and Xavier Edwards household. First extra point try was blocked. Here's Stasiak for a second try. Snaps a little bit low to the uprights. Elevated just fine, and it's good. Our new score, Evergreens retake the lead 13-7. North gets the ball back when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Well, this has been a fun first quarter so far. Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley, sponsored by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee with top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, and 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles. A lifetime warranty on their work from TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. I give myself a pat on the back once I get the rhyming right. From back near his goal line, Aaron Solberg. Solberg's got a block on the corner, penalty marker. This run is coming back. Came out to the 40-yard line, but we're going to have a block in the back, and it's all the way back at the 20-yard line, so North is going to go from having good field position to lousy field position. 10 yards from the spot is going to put them back close to the 10-yard line. Wigley Field on Schofield Avenue in Weston is the perfect place to find great food and cold drinks for the whole family, or join the team after a big win. Sign up for volleyball leagues now or stop by for lunch or dinner. Wigley Field and Dome. Wigley Field in Weston. Surprise, surprise, this penalty is against the Evergreens. Or did our official just point in the wrong direction? Nope. An illegal procedure on the Evergreens. This will be re-kicked. You know what I think we have? We have offsetting penalties. I think the Evergreens may have been unbalanced on the kickoff. And then Eau Claire North, that looked like a pretty obvious block in the back. These penalties offset, so we're going to re-kick again. Right, there's no penalty assessed on the kickoff here. It's going to come again from the 40-yard line. Nope, beg your pardon. Moved back from the 40 to the 35-yard line. The last 3 possessions have resulted in touchdowns. So advantage to whichever defense steps up. Stasiak's got the ball on the key. Kickoff, Part Dukes. And a whistle first. They're resetting the game clock to, I believe, 1 minute. Right, the time that ran off the clock is being put back on, I believe. All right, ready to go again. High kick with some air under it from his 5, Aaron Solberg. Solberg again tries the far sideline. Evergreens did a better job covering this. Gets out to the 22-yard line. Huskies will start from there. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing projects, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big with trusted local affordable service from Ridgetop Exteriors. Huskies 1st and 10. McCracken. Hands off. Stutter step, and the Evergreens close that hole right at the line of scrimmage. Levante Bean, who busted a big one on his last touch, no gain there. Maybe one more play left in our first quarter. Two receivers up high in your Zaleski Sports. Single receiver down low. Quick ball comes out. Still holding and overshot his receiver. One pump fake looked like he was going to the man over the middle and then looked for Ben Metler way over his head. Clock stops with 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 10. Huskies bring in another receiver. That's Nick Thiessen, number 14, who's just come in. Evergreens make a late defensive substitution. Asa Martin is on, another defensive back for the Evergreens, hustling to get the extra man off the field, and they do.
On
3rd down, quarterback's got it, design rollout, throw underneath, nothing doing. Tyler Mojeski comes up and tackles Zachary Shipman. They got only 1 yard. There is a penalty marker down at the line of scrimmage. Let's sort out the laundry first. Holding offense. Evergreens are going to decline this, and the first quarter comes to an end. The Huskies will be in punt formation, 4th and 9, when we come back for quarter number 2. Everest 13, Eau Claire North 7. Evergreens likely to get the ball back when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time 2nd and 3rd shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
We're ready to get the second quarter underway from Stephen Hagen Field at Steam Stadium. A huge homecoming crowd looking on. Evergreens lead 13-7. And North on 4th and 9, back in their own end, ready to punt it away. And first, Everest will take a timeout. You know what? I mean, Eau Claire North comes in as kind of the underdog. They are 2-3. The Evergreens have accomplished more so far this season. We said earlier in the broadcast, if Eau Claire North pulls out a win tonight, and the game's very much still in the balance right now, if Eau Claire North pulls out a win, this is their biggest win of the season. The season's in the midway stages now. So the Evergreens want to make sure that they're not burned by any trickery. Want to make sure they've got any fake punt situation covered here. I mean, it's unlikely in this spot on the field and this early in the game. But the Evergreens spend a timeout to make sure that everything's covered. North's got to feel good about the way they played the last 2 weeks. Blowout win over Superior, then a win against Memorial, their crosstown rivals. Nevin Poppy waits back at his 35-yard line to receive the punt. It is indeed being kicked away. High and short. Going to let this bounce. Yeah, I want to stay away from this. Down at the 49-yard line, just across midfield. Evergreens will start with good field position, and the Evergreens have won the field position battle so far tonight. Mammoth Mortgage is your local, transparent, fun, and passionate mortgage pro, providing opportunities for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. I haven't been involved in any housing real estate deals for a while. Bought my home 4 years ago. Mammoth Mortgage. Really big name, little bitty payments. For the first time tonight, Logan George, the Everest quarterback's lining up under center. Handoff, got a whistle here. This is going to be a false start. Evergreens tried something different, and it will cost them 5 yards in real estate. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, blade gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. The Everest student section, known as the Forest, I think they're the best student section in the entire state, is packed to the gills. They're spilling over from the student section into the regular fans part of the lower bleachers here at Steam Stadium. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Again, under center, fake the pitch. Logan George to throw. Over the middle, a little too high. It's his first misfire of the game. And Cademan Anderson was open, too. Anderson's frustrated that he didn't catch that. Not the best of throws, but wide receivers will tell you if it hits my hand, I'm supposed to get it. Would have been a big play downfield, too. 2nd and 15. Logan George took a couple of steps towards the sideline, now relays the play in. He'll be back in pistol formation. It's a 4-receiver set, trips down low. Xavier Edwards, the fastest kid on the team, is up high. Tipped over the middle. That's almost caught on the rebound. Almost intercepted and almost caught on the rebound. Jack Gorman for North had his hands on it. That throw was too low. We've talked before that sometimes it seems like the Evergreens lose momentum. Hopefully this is not one of those points in the game. Everest has scored touchdowns on their last 2 possessions and now face 3rd and long. 3 receivers down to the low side of the field. Xavier Edwards is the widest of them. Blake Bankston's in the backfield. Designed rollout that way. Protection is good. George throws complete, and it's a first down. Long 3rd down conversion. Cohen Preby's got it. It's the 2nd time in this first half that the Evergreens have come up big on 3rd and forever. That's a 19-yard completion that bails the Evergreens out on what was a 3rd and 15 play. And that's twice in spots where you think North is going to get off the field that they didn't. New set of downs into Huskies territory. Handoff Blake Bankston, big hole up the middle, but spun around. That closed quickly. Bankston's got 4 yards on 1st down. Next Step Prosthetics has been providing prosthetics at orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Evergreens have moved the ball from the 49 down to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6. Handoff again, Bankston. Tries to cut this back, waits for his blocking. He's still falling forward. It's going to be 3rd and short. Bankston made something out of nothing. It looked like he was going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 2. This is also a 4-down situation, so 2 chances to pick up 2 yards. This is the very definition of no man's land. Too long for a field goal try, too short to punt. 3rd down here. Bankston carries again, plunges into the line. This will depend on the spot. I think they've got him a little bit short. I think 4th and half a yard's coming up here. Got to get the ball to at least the 25-yard line or across. The Evergreens are going on 4th down. It's So this drive has already featured a 3rd and 15 conversion. See how the Evergreens do on 4th at a short yard. Everyone's in tight. Quarterback's going to keep it. Yeah, Logan George plunges forward for 2 yards, and the chains will move. Foundation Finance has started job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Both teams have had the lead in this game. Evergreens were up 6-0, blocked extra point. North took the lead on a touchdown run on their very next play. Levon Bean from 68 yards. They made their extra point, led 7-6, but now trail 13-7. Evergreens are driving again. Going to throw on first down. George rolls out, going to tuck and keep. And it's going to have 6 or 7 yards on first down. Late pressure came in, but George knew he was faster than the defensive back who was coming up the backside. Second down. The Logan George gain moves the Evergreens into the red zone. Xavier Edwards up high. Blake Bankston, the running back, is in the slot on this play. And it's a handoff, trying to get the edge, spinning forward. Corbin Enzenroth has only a yard. Third down and a long 2. Enzenroth comes out. I wonder if the Evergreens checked out of a play there. When you put Bankston in the slot like that, he's not there for blocking. He's there to try and get the ball downfield. Bankston's lining up as a receiver again here. This is a 5-receiver package. 3 up high, 2 down low, and an empty backfield for Logan George on third down. Drops straight back, throws over the middle. It's caught. First down. And a late hit out of bounds. Going to go half the distance to the goal line. Vander Truix has his second reception. He's out of bounds at the 4. They're going to move the ball down to the 2. Stepped out of bounds and was popped in what's an obvious call. Personal foul here against the Huskies. First and goal. Bankston will be in the backfield for this formation. Alongside quarterback Logan. Back the other way, all alone. Boy, I could have caught that one. Touchdown. All the motion went to the far sideline. Lineman eligible there. Jack Dvorak's got the catch. Jack doesn't look like he gets the ball thrown to him all that much. Dvorak was happy. So the Evergreens are the first team to go up by 2 scores. Evergreens are going to be penalized here for an unsportsmanlike celebration. So we will move this point after try 5 yards further back. And the Evergreens look like they're keeping the offense on the field. They're going for 2 here. O'Brien, Edwards, and Miska, the 3 receivers up high, and the play rolls out in that direction, throwing underneath. It's caught. Nope, bobbled. It was going to be pushed out of bounds short of the goal line. 2-point try fails. 19-7. The Evergreens have opened up a 2-score lead. Back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back. We're at Steam Stadium. You're looking at Stephen Hagen Field in Schofield. Tell you what, the Eau Claire North defense might be kicking themselves. The Evergreens have 3 touchdowns. 2 of those drives came on improbably long third down conversions. The first touchdown came after a 3rd and 24 conversion. And the Evergreens just completed touchdown drive, 3rd and 15, kept the chains moving. Solberg trying to run east to west instead of north to south. He didn't get back to the 20-yard line. So North will be looking at a long field, 1st and 10 from the 19. I think this is kind of an important drive for the Huskies. Evergreens will get the ball to start the third quarter. Don't want to risk going down by 3 scores. 3 scores sure is the danger zone in high school football. Huskies went 3 and out the last time they had it. Man across the formation, McCracken fakes, and it's a counterplay to the second running back through. Spinning forward, solid gain on first down, 7 or 8 yards. The Evergreens think that ball may have come loose. There's no indication on the field. No, it's still North ball. Levante Bean gets 8 yards. A couple of Evergreens were jumping around like that came out. Ground caused the fumble. Peyton McCracken from the pistol. Beans the running back to his right. Evergreen's late shift on the defensive line. Play action. Throwing over the middle to one-on-one coverage too long. Tell you what, Zachary Shipman, that ball was thrown in the right spot. Just a little overthrown. One-on-one coverage. Shipman was open on a ball to the center of the field. 3rd and 2 now. The Evergreens play a lot of one-on-one in the defensive secondary. Late sub on for Everest, Asa Martin. Want an extra defensive back here for 3rd and 2. Stop them in this part of the field. North would probably punt again, in danger of back-to-back 3 and outs. See if they can convert. Quarterback's going to pass again. Blitz is coming. Down he goes. The blitz gets home. McCracken flung to the ground by Davian Borders. Evergreens dialed up extra pressure at just the right time. It's a loss of 10, and the Huskies will punt again. When the Evergreens get this ball back, there's going to be a lot of pressure on the North defense. Can't give up more points late in the first half here. Aaron Solberg to kick. Nevin Poppy waits right at midfield on the sketchy tree logo. Here's the kick. It's a good one. Poppy from just over the midfield line. Dodges one man along the sidelines. Got some room. 40, 35 penalty. Going to come back on a block in the back. So good field position is going to become meh field position. Penalty is at the North 45, so we're going to move back to the Evergreens 45. Camping World says find a great selection of RVs at Camping World in Rothschild. A great variety of brands and sizes to fit just what you're looking for, complete with maintenance and repair services, rental options, camping gear, apparel, and more. Take your RV to the next level with Camping World in Rothschild. Find out more online at campingworld.com. Evergreens have not had to put together a long drive yet in this game. single receivers to either side. Handoff to Blake Bankston between the tackles, leaps right into the secondary, off to the races. Bankston high-stepping, 20-10, he's gone. Touchdown, Blake Bankston. 55-yard touchdown run, and the Evergreens put some distance between themselves and Eau Claire North. Blake Bankston's in the end zone for the second time tonight. Bankston's going to have 100 yards of total offense here in the first half. Evergreens have an extra man on the field, and they're going to get flagged for it. Yeah, Evergreens had 12 instead of 11. Bankston and Darren Oldham were looking at each other like, are you supposed to be out? Am I supposed to be out? And then got flagged for an extra hat on the field. Evergreens look like they're going to try for 2 in this spot. No? No. Just a longer point after touchdown. Jake Stasiak will try the point after touchdown after the 5-yard walk-off. Snaps a little high, it's bobbled. A fire drill play here. Logan George got a dive towards the end zone. He is turned back on a big hit. He's short. No, he's in. Got the pylon. Funny how when you convert, it doesn't hurt as much, does it? On a blown play, the Evergreens get 2. Let's see how Logan George is coming off the field. He was whacked. Logan, you're on the football field. You're at Steam Stadium, and your team's winning now 28-7. On a blown play. The 2-point conversion makes it 27-7. I was told there'd be no math tonight. And North has gone 3 and out on their last 2 possessions. North's got to get something going if this second half is going to be competitive. 5:17 to go until halftime. At halftime here at Steam Stadium, DC Everest Marching Band, they looked fabulous in the homecoming parade earlier today. DC Everest Dance Team, best in the state year after year. And the Everest Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. This ball will roll back to the end zone, start at the 20-yard line. Along our Zaleski Sports Channel, let's see. Do we have general halftime or do we have Spash Hard Knocks? Spash Hard Knocks. They will come calling for the next Everest home game 2 weeks from now, week 8. Still kind of looking over at the sidelines to make sure that Everest quarterback Logan George is okay. He's fine, standing up, walking around. North with 80 yards of real estate in front of them and got to make something happen on this drive. Snap is low. Handoff trying to get the corner. There's a good block out there. Gain of 4 or 5 on first down for Levante Bean. Yep, 2nd and 5. I'll have a word or two to say about the 5 DC Everest Athletic Hall of Fame inductees tonight. Among them, longtime Everest assistant principal and assistant coach Todd Bohm. One of the good guys who's been around the Everest football program forever. I've got some memories of Coach Bohm, and I will share them with you during what's going to be a longer halftime because of the induction ceremonies. 2nd down and 5, throwing out that's caught. Receiver had to come back for it, and it cost him first down yardage. Nevin Poppy closed and leveled Ben Metler. Yeah, Metler needed a throw that led him down the field, then it would have been a first down. Instead, he had to come back for the ball, and it's a gain of only 2. 3rd and 3 now. Boy, North is desperate for a 3rd down conversion here. Need the 30-yard line. Long count. Quarterback quick step over the middle. It's complete and diving forward. First down. Needed the 30 and out to the 35 is Aaron Solberg. You know what makes you a little bit nervous about North is North has some fast players. There's some speed when they have the football. Always have to account for the fast kids, yes? I mean, Everest is bigger. Everest's defensive line has been winning the line of scrimmage. But you get someone who gets a seam or gets the edge, that could change things. Clock's going to be under 4 minutes to play in the first half when North snaps the ball. Play is being signaled in from the sideline. That's North's first down of the second quarter. It's been a long time since they moved the sticks. But they have here. 3 receivers, 2 high, 1 low. McCracken, quick drop, throws to the flat. It's complete, and there's a little bit of separation there for Shipman. He's across midfield and out of bounds at the 48. Evergreens were playing that soft. Every time North looks to pass, it's a quick 3-step drop. Almost as if they're not sure how their offensive line is going to hold up. So back-to-back first downs. Same formation as before. 2 receivers low, 1 up high. Sipman, the receiver up high, almost lined up in the neutral zone. Had to take a big step back. Play action, overthrew the receiver. McCracken to Sipman, led him too far out in front. Needed alligator arms for that. 2nd and 10. We're sponsored by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They'll help any age patients from a few days old to moms and dads trying to keep up with the kids. No matter what issue your body is battling, migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. 2nd and 10, going to throw again. Here comes pressure. This play is blown dead. I think this is a false start. 5 yards back against the Huskies. Officials signaled offside instead of false start. That tells me that one of the receivers may have been over the line of scrimmage. Tell you what, on the Everest sideline, I see Jake Stasiak warming up. He's the Evergreens' backup quarterback. Logan George, on a busted play that was a successful 2-point conversion, took a big hit on the far sideline. Stasiak warming up. Maybe he's in the next time the Evergreens touch the ball. Whistle here. Eau Claire North takes a timeout. 3.5 to go in the first half. Why don't we take a timeout too? Evergreens 27, Eau Claire North 7. This is high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Timeout's over. North is ready to go on 2nd and 15. Everest quarterback Logan George has his helmet off and is chatting with Coach Braylon Mitchell. Braden Mitchell and Logan George having a conversation. Again, the helmet off tells you that something may be amiss. Pressure coming on 2nd down, throwing over the middle too high. Looking for Zachary Shipman. 3rd and long. Evergreen's pressure kind of disrupted that play. I mean, if Logan George is not right, you're up by 20 points. Evergreens have confidence in Jake Stasiak, their backup quarterback, junior. Need Logan to be right for next week's game on the road against Chi High and then against Spash after that. Players' safety's always got to be number one. 3rd down, looking for a conversion. Late blitz coming, rolled out and thrown away. Thrown into the Everest bench. It's 4th down. Huskies send the punt unit on. And the question of who's going to be the quarterback for the Evergreens still to be determined. Again, Coach Braden Mitchell has his arm right now around Logan George, has kind of patted him on the back, maybe telling him that you're done for the night. Again, that's the action taking place on the sidelines as the Evergreens get ready to get the ball back. Almost blocked. Kick bounces at the 25, goes out of bounds across the 20, actually still in play, and rolls out of bounds inside the 15. Here comes a long field for the Evergreens. Yep, quarterback change coming up for Everest. Logan George out. Jake Stasiak will be in. I got to tell you, I agree with this. If you think your kid is not right after a huge hit, player safety wins out. Stasiak in at quarterback, deep in his own end at the 15-yard line. I believe the Evergreens will be keeping the ball on the ground for a while here. Stasiak is a junior. Gets the snap. Hand off to Blake Bankston. Bankston tries a seam. 3 yards. The only thing that's unfortunate about Logan George not in the game right now, Logan George was having a tremendous night. I think he threw only 1 incomplete pass. I think he's like 7 or 8 or 8 of 9. Touchdown, no interceptions. Handoff again to Bankston. Bankston finds a seam, spins forward. He's just short of the 1st down. Evergreens are happy to keep the clock moving. Here comes 3rd and a yard. Jake Stasiak, who's at the controls now, is probably next year's starting quarterback. From the pistol. Handoff again to Bankston. 1st down. Out to the 27-yard line. Clock will stop momentarily, and then we'll wind again. Under 2 minutes to play, 1st half. Singles to either side. They're going to let Stasiak throw here. Steps up, heaves downfield to Xavier Edwards. Edwards outfought the defensive back for the ball. It's a catch down to the 30-yard line. A 53-yard rainbow into the waiting arms of Xavier Edwards. Boy, you love a wide receiver that goes up and battles for the ball. Jump ball, and like Xavier Edwards was playing basketball, went up and got it. Evergreens may not be done in the scoring department. 1 minute to go till halftime. 1st and 10 from the Huskies 30. Design rollout again. Throw underneath. It's caught. A gain of just 4 yards underneath to Cole O'Brien. See if the Evergreens use one of their timeouts here. Nope. Clock still moving. Stasiak gets him up quickly. 33, 32, 31. 30 seconds left in the first half. Design rollout. Protection is great. Stasiak surveys, throws underneath. It's caught. There's a penalty in the defensive secondary away from the play. If this is a hold on Eau Claire North, the Evergreens are going to decline it. This was away from the ball. The ball was caught on the far sidelines. It's pass interference to one of the other receivers. Wow, no, they're pointing the other way. Pass interference against the Evergreens. To walk off against Everest. Wipes out a first down completion. It's going to move the ball back to the 36-yard line. Takes him out of field goal range, too. Evergreens have 2 timeouts left, so they can still throw over the middle and spend one. We'll replay 2nd down. 2nd and 16 after the penalty. Design rollout again. Protection's good for Stasiak. Throws, it's caught. Pregame tried to get out of bounds, and he did. The clock stops with 12 seconds left. Pregame got back the penalty yards and a little more down to the 25-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 4. Stasiak, who is now at quarterback, is also the Everest place kicker. From right here, this is on the outskirts of his range, but not impossible. He makes kicks from this distance in pregame warm-ups. Got a pass. Quick drop, over the middle, it's caught. Across the 20, a seam, and a touchdown! Blake Bankston. Boy, Bankston's just too fast. When you give him a seam like that, he gets into the end zone. It's a 24-yard touchdown pass. Stasiak to Bankston. Evergreens have 3 touchdowns in the second quarter and have opened up a 33-7 lead with a point after try coming. Stasiak will stay on for the extra point try. And the Evergreens have touchdowns on their last 3 possessions. The point after is good. 34-7. We'll keep it right here. The Everest offense has been explosive in the second quarter. And Eau Claire North's offense simply has not done enough. Merill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merillsteel.com. That was a nice touchdown drive. I mean, they asked backup quarterback Jake Stasiak to run the 2-minute drill and did it with no problem whatsoever. One of the Eau Claire North upmen's being called over by the officials. Not sure what they're saying to Blair Wally. Wally's got a problem with his helmet. He's being told he's got to come off the field. Chin straps broken, something like that. North has 11 players on the field, should be ready to go. He has someone else in for Wally. Nicholas Lokin comes in. Stasiak to kick. Taken from the 10. Clock is running. Big hit on special teams, out to the 29-yard line. Punishing hit from the Evergreens' Vander True. Eau Claire North has one play in this spot, and they'll be down big at halftime. Got to take a knee, and the first half will come to a close, 34-7. Evergreens with a 3-yard touchdown catch by Jack Dvorak at 7:20 of the second quarter. A 55-yard Blake Bankston touchdown run. Bankston's accounted for 3 of the Evergreens' touchdowns. And then with 9 seconds left, Jake Stasiak throws a touchdown pass to Blake Bankston, and the Evergreens are up 34-7, and they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Here on Zaleski Sports, stay tuned for Stevens Point football, Spash, Hard Knocks. Before we do, let me take a moment to tell you about the 5 new members of the DC Everest Athletic Hall of Fame. Who's going on the Evergreens Wall of Fame? How about Luke Heller, legendary basketball and football star, class of 2021. Luke Heller, congratulations. Eric Lurkey, football, wrestling, fast-pitch softball coach. The Lurkey family, legendary name in the Everest Athletic Department. Lurkeys have at least 3 generations of Everest athletes to their credit. And Eric Lurkey goes into the DC Everest Athletic Department Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Todd Bohm, recently retired Everest assistant principal and longtime DC Everest football coach. And because he doesn't know what to do in retirement, he's still coaching. Todd Bohm had said, to some kids who are just marginal students but love athletics, he said, I'm going to take you and I'm going to drag you across that graduation stage. And that's been true for some of the kids that Todd Bohm has supported here in the DC Everest Athletic Department. A personal story about Todd Bohm: when my oldest son Michael, suffered his serious spinal injury, it was Todd Bohm who made me feel most like a DC Everest family member. I mean, my kids are Wausau West graduates. But it's been the warm embrace of the Everest family that's meant so much to me as I've done these games. And a lot of that is thanks to Everest coach Todd Bohm. Jenna McNeil goes into the DC Everest Athletic Hall of Fame, a cross-country and track and field star, class of 2023. And Taylor Rose, a volleyball and softball standout, class of 2011. The 5 new members of the DC Everest Athletic Hall of Fame. They'll be inducted here at halftime. As you see on field, the Everest dance team performs right now. Again, since they are elite, one of the best in the state, why don't we stay with them for just a moment before we go to our Hard Knocks. Again, it is an extended halftime here for homecoming and because of the Hall of Fame inductions for the DC Everest Athletic Wall of Fame. Nice job, ladies. Always among the best in the state. The DC Everest dance team. We're at halftime. Evergreens lead Eau Claire North 34-7. This is Zaleski Sports.
Ready, begin!
I think it takes a lot of selfless players as well to just believe in that system and celebrate the successes that each other have. We knew coming in that we had a lot of different guys that we wanted to try to get the ball, whether it was two pretty dynamic running backs, a couple nice receivers in there as well. We still have a couple other guys that we could try to continue getting the ball a little bit more. So it's nice to have that, and our guys really just buy into having fun with each other. And there's just one guy catches the ball, one guy makes a run. They're all celebrating, they're all blocking, and it's all part of that team effort.
3 receivers, bottom of the screen. Shonda's going to roll now, do a draw play with Madalena. Breaks a tackle, cuts to the left side. 20, 15, 10, 5. He is gone. Madalena will take it in from 34. Touchdown, Spash. Chandana fakes it, keeps it himself. He's got a huge hole. Spins back 35, 20, 15, 10, 5. Chandana is gone. Touchdown, Panthers. Is Matthews, sweeps her outside to the goal line, runs over defender, and he's in. Touchdown, Spash. Johnny Matthews from 5 yards out. Chandana rolling right, pressure coming backside. Gonna look to throw, got deep, got a man wide open. Got his man inside the 5 to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Cole Miller up the seam, Belson wide open, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown from 31.
All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping. Stood up and took a look and a breath, and there's that bike that I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen exercise as friendly, but I think something's telling me to ride that 10-speed. The brakes are broken, it's alright. The tires got air and the chain seems tight. Hopped on, it felt the summertime. It reminds me of one of them Moosab lines, like sunshine, sunshine. There you go. It's fine. Feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Roll, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine, it's fine.
Last year we'd play Among Us a lot. That was a fun time.
When we get closer, though, we'll probably just put our headphones in, listen to music, try to lock in.
Yeah, once we get like half an hour away, we start locking in.
I usually just sleep and listen to music.
Usually listen to music, talk to my friends. I was thinking about bringing my Xbox, but I don't know if I can do that, so we'll see, I'll ask.
What game would you play?
I'm a Minecraft guy right now.
So when we get to the field, we like to warm up and get our legs loose and stuff, get ready for the game.
Do a little 5-minute workout on the field. That gets us ready.
Second and 7. Dare still in a quarterback. He'll roll right, looking to throw. He's got time. Now pressure comes. Throws it up the seam. Got his man. Incomplete. He dropped it. 7.5 to go. Jamison motions. Looking to throw. Now he's flushed right. Trying to get to the corner. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to have the first down. Cuts inside the 10. Spinning away. And brought down at the 7-yard line. It'll be a 28-yard just right of center. Snap is a bit high. Kick is up. It may have been deflected. It's not going to get there. It's off the crossbar. Everything lined up short side. Weak side sweep. Matthews cuts back outside. 50, 45, 40. Still turn the corner. 35 and out of bounds. 4th down and 9 for Spash at the Hudson 39-yard line with 2.5 to go. Shamda on a throw. He's going to take off. He's going to keep it himself. Runs over defender. He's going to be close. I don't think he got it, though. I think he's a yard short. Option left, cuts back inside, trying to get to the corner. 10, 5, toward the goal line. He's going to be a yard shy. He gets a gain of 11. Going for the goal line and in is Pingle. So Pingle gets on the board first, and Hudson gets the first points at 10:31 here of quarter number 2. It's the tackle version of everybody but the center. 3rd and 3. Everything tight except for Belson. Bottom of the screen. Shanlin keeps it himself. Gets a hole. Cuts back outside. Inside the 15. Driving toward the 10. Markham at the 11-yard line on a gain of 9. Bronco McLean motions across. Chandana pulls it back. Keeps it himself. Cuts inside. Trips inside the 5. Touchdown! Grant Chandana takes it from 8 yards out. And on the ground, Spash answers with a touchdown of their own. An 8-yard scamper from Grant Chandana.
They're going to clap every time they're not set. They're going to clap every time when they break their huddle. Okay, so be ready for that. Don't let them make you jump offside. This happened last time we played them too. Okay? Just be ready for that. Pay attention.
Some great big-time plays from the Smash front there. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 6. An air rolling left, pressure coming. He's going to try and throw it short, and that is caught. So we're looking to throw, looking right. He's going to throw it on the wheel route. Got a man wide open. Caught by Pingle inside the 20 and stood up at the 15 and finally brought down there. Option. He makes the pitch to Pingle. Trying to get to the corner. 10-5. Touchdown Hudson. Pingle from 8. His 2nd touchdown of the night. With 1:46 to go. This time Matthews going to get the carry. Cuts upfield. 30-25. And he's going to get enough for the first down on a gain of 10. Motioning across the formation is Miller. Shondown's going to hand off counter right. Matthews trying to cut back outside to the sideline. Trip receivers bottom of your screen. Shondown's going to keep it himself. Cuts upfield. Flag is down. Motioning across. Shondown on to throw. Pump fakes. Looking deep up the seam. Got his man. Belson spins inside the 10. Inside the 5. And he's got a first down. Shondown keeps it himself. Driving to the goal line. He's in, touchdown. Chandana gets in with 2 seconds left.
And you guys, we watch film, we know, okay? Every time the guy's head on you, a person's coming. You just don't know if it's on your side, right? Okay? But we're making great plays out there, okay? A lot of big holes up front, all right? So keep it up. Any run plays you guys like. I only got like YouTube. We cannot get on 14 points when we are screaming the play out, right? We're giving you guys a signal. We're telling you, jet your way, widen out, do this. Here comes pass, okay? We have called out Coach Robinson, Coach Holly has called 90% of the plays, all right? We got to be listening a little bit. So as soon as they're getting set, right? Okay, they're getting set, and then you guys get your ball check, coach, okay? And we'll at least do pass, all right? Some of the other stuff might be hard, but that's why then he's blitzing you, because you're going right into those combos, okay? Tackle. Okay? Let's have a great second half. Here we go. Okay. Hey, keep your damn head up and keep the energy up, too. Yeah. We got to rally around each other. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Lassard in at safety along with Uzdigan. Shandanan looking up to set up a screen. There's not much there. He's going to try and cut upfield. Gets tripped up. Brought down inside the 10. It'll be a sack at the 11-yard line on a loss of 3. High kick. Fair catch called for and made. It's muffed. And Smash falls on top of it. High snap, that's going to go all the way back. Chandana was going to have to dive on top inside the 30. There's everything close. Adair keeps it himself. Dives for the line. I don't know. He's short. They stopped him. Chandana looking to throw. He's got time. Throws it to the sideline. Got his man. Sliding catch at the 45. Chandana's going to play fake. Look to throw. Looking out and up for Sager. He's going to take it and run. Cub cuts inside the 40. Belson, single receiver to the right. Chandana to throw. He's got time. Throws it out route. And it is incomplete. Hudson takes over. Keeper Adair cuts inside, spinning inside the 15. He's got a first down at the 12 on a gain of 8 more. Adair back out there. Pruzek orbits. Pingle inside the 5, diving for the pylon, still driving. First down, goal to go, stacked bottom of your screen. Jamison motions. Pingle is going to walk in, touchdown. Pingle's in. Third touchdown of the day for Peyton Pingle. And Hudson is up 20-14 with 51 seconds left. Chandana going to roll left, pressure comes. He's going to just get rid of it. Looking deep, intercepted by Healy, and that'll do it. Alex Healy makes the play. They go right to midfield, and Hudson's going to hang on and win this one 21-14.
Hey, good battle, okay? That was a tough battle like we knew it was going to be. I thought we responded really well, okay? We were worried, coming out of half. Like I said, we didn't have a ton of energy going in. We survived that first half. I thought defensively, you guys played phenomenal in the second half. Okay, offensively, we were getting a ton, and then we had a bunch of injuries, and we still almost battled, okay? Erickson and Danny did a hell of a job filling in, and Joey, right? We had guys fighting, battling both ways, and that's what we talk about, okay? It's a sacrifice for each other, right? That's what football is all about, that sacrifice for each other. You guys did a hell of a job with that. Okay, we're proud of that effort that you guys put into that. That's a really nice football program, a very good football team, and we battled them to the end. Okay, we made it tough, right? Both teams had a lot of chances tonight, right? That's what good football is. That's what Friday nights are for. Those are the days that I know all of us as coaches, we miss doing stuff like that, with guys that you love, with guys that you'll go out there and fight to the death for. Okay, and you guys did that tonight, right? Even with the loss, those are moments you won't forget. Okay? Those are moments that stick with you. Those are the things that this game is about.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life. And that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a
Welcome back to Stephen Field at Steam Stadium, where it's halftime. Evergreens lead Eau Claire North 34-7. I'm Chris Conley. It's been a longer halftime, as not only is it homecoming, but it is also Everest Athletic Wall of Fame induction night, and the inductees were presented to this large crowd during our extended halftime. Football tonight's brought to you by Nicolet Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill, and learn more online at nicoletbank.com. The only damper on tonight is what's an apparent injury to Everest starting quarterback Logan George. It happened after the Evergreens scored a touchdown. Evergreens were lining up for a regular point after touchdown. It was a bad snap. Logan George tried to keep it himself, tried to run towards the far pylon. He got in for the 2-point conversion, but took a huge hit that spun him around out of bounds, and he has not returned to the game since. I mean, again, it's not like college or pro football. You don't get an injury report, but if I was going to guess, they're concerned about a concussion. They've held him out in favor of backup quarterback Jake Stasiak, and Jake Stasiak has had one series, led the Evergreens down the field. Eau Claire North at one point had a 7-6 lead in the first quarter. Evergreens have scored 28 unanswered points since then. Everest will get the football to start the second half. Should the Evergreens score a touchdown, let's see, it would still be a 34-point game, so we would not quite go into running time. But again, aside from the Logan George injury, that's been the only thing that hasn't worked out for the Evergreens today. In fact, I'm looking now, trying to locate where Logan George is. Logan George on the sidelines after the big hit had a pretty extended discussion with Braden Mitchell, and I just take it as the coach telling him that his night was done. Logan George is indeed out on the field taking part in warm-ups here, so he's got his helmet on. But again, I'm not sure that Logan George services are going to be needed for the rest of the night, with the Evergreens up 34-7 and the possibility of even more after that. The second half will be underway when we come right back after this break. 34-7 Evergreens at the start of the third quarter on Zaleski Sports.
You know, Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
You know, when you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
All right, I'm Chris Conley. Unless there's a huge comeback, Eau Claire North's 2-game winning streak likely to come to an end. Evergreens lost in week 1, and nothing but victories since then. Looking to stretch this out to 5 in a row. Elsewhere at halftime, on one of our other Zaleski sports channels, Spash is leading Wausau West 13-0. Spash and Everest meet on this field 2 weeks from now, and what a game that's going to be. Marshfield is winning. They had some momentum in the second half before losing last week to these DC Everest Evergreens. The 50-50 raffle, and again it's a huge crowd, was announced as a $500 plus jackpot. Whoever wins it's going to need a Brinks truck. They're going to need an escort home to their house. Evergreens send Nevin Poppy and Blake Bankston back to receive the second half opening kickoff. By the way, that Everest Chi-Hi game next week in Chippewa Falls, that's on Zaleski Sports. This crew will be there. Looking forward to bring it to you. What's going to be interesting about that game, Chi-Hi's got one really standout win. They beat Stevens Point back in week 1. So that speaks to their quality. When the Evergreens and Chippewa Falls met, the last couple of games, those football programs have both been good and have both been about even. Those have all been games that have come down to the fourth quarter. So next week, we'll have a good one for you here on Zaleski Sports. Aaron Solberg to kick off for the Huskies. Bankston and Poppy to return. Second half is underway. High but short kick. Poppy from the 10. Set up the wedge. Quickly accelerates. Nevin Poppy's into the secondary and spins all the way out to the 41-yard line. 31-yard return for Nevin Poppy. You know, Nevin Poppy, before he transferred into the D.C. Everest School District at the start of this athletic year, he was a football quarterback. He thought that he was going to compete for quarterback honors. Now, Logan George has that nailed down, but Poppy's been good on punt and kickoff returns for sure. He's super fast and has been a standout in the Everest defensive secondary. So here comes Jake Stasiak at the controls. 1st and 10 from the 40. Gets the snap, handoff to Bankston. Bankston's quickly into the secondary. He's across the 50 and down to the 48-yard line. 12 yards on first down. Bankston was over 100 yards of total offense in the first half. New set of downs, 2 receivers down low. Stasiak from the pistol, Bankston to his left. Bankston again between the tackles, thrown back. Forward progress will get him 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Corbin Enzenroth shuttles in with the new play, and Bankston's going to come out here. Bankston's almost always on the field, but not for this upcoming play. Going to let Stasiak throw in this spot? I think so. Play action. Rollout. Protection's good. Preby fought for that ball. Some hand fighting there. Preby won the ball from Michael Frisson. It's got 6 yards. 3rd and 2. This is the opening drive of the second half. Again, we said this in the first half. Stasiak is probably next year's starting quarterback. So this is a preview of the 2025 season, and Stasiak looks super comfortable at the controls. Evergreen's moved. Not clear on the snap count, and quarterback Cole O'Brien flinched towards the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 2 will become 2nd and 7. No, it's 3rd down. It is 3rd down here. When Logan George was in, the Evergreens were outstanding on 3rd down. See if they can keep the good times rolling with Jake Stasiak. Bankston's back in for this 3rd down play. Fake the handoff, design rollout. Throws downfield, got Xavier Edwards, but the throw too far towards the boundary and incomplete. 4th down, the Evergreens may be punting for the first time today. And they will. Punt team comes on. Let's see who's going to handle the punting chores. Stasiak will kick this away. Usually, Logan George, the Everest starting quarterback, is their punter. So Stasiak to kick in kind of an unusual role. He's punting here. Rollout kick. A lot of air under this. Bounces inside the 20, takes an Everest roll inside the 10, inside the 5, down at the 1-yard line. Boy, got a friendly 20-yard roll out of that kick. Nothing's going right for Eau Claire. We're sponsored by Great Lakes Cheese. Join the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path at Great Lakes Cheese. Learn more and apply today at greatlakescheese.com. From the shadow of their own goal line. Peyton McCracken for the Huskies starts there. So even with the backup punter, good things continue to roll for the Evergreens. Yeah, if McCracken starts from the pistol, and he will, he's got to be 4 or 5 yards deep in his own end zone. Evergreen's defense should smell blood in the water here. 99 yards of real estate to go, and I think there was movement on that left side of the line. Evergreens are offside. That gives them some breathing room. Boy, you got to at least make them run a play in that spot, right? Right. Now 1st and 5, and the ball moves out to the 6-yard line. There have been no turnovers in this game. Yes? Yes. From the pistol, McCracken will receive the ball at his goal line. Man across the formation, a whistle again. This is a false start, so we're going to go half the distance back. Ball's been kind of moving back and forth without a play being run. That doesn't seem right, but I think they've marked the ball wrong. They're putting the ball back at the 1. That should be half the distance. So really the ball should be out at the 3, I think. Someone will consult the rules book and post in our comment section whether Old Conley is right or wrong. I'm the best referee ever who wears Coke bottle glasses. Yeah, you know what? And they're correcting that. See? I was right all along. Goes out to the 3-yard line. If my arm was longer, I'd give myself a bigger pat on the back. Still waiting for a first down play to be run here. It's 1st and 8. Design rollout in the end zone. Quarterback gets across the goal line, out across the 5, and down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 6 or 7. It gets North out of the shadows of their own goalpost. Brought to you by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. Get your propane at France Propane in Schofield. Local, quality, family. From 2nd down, McCracken's going to keep it himself. Big hit bends him back. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 10-yard line, and they're going to give him forward progress to a first down. So McCracken calls his number back-to-back. Carson Kempft late substitutes in. Tyler Mojeski also a late sub in. Everest defense opting for extra defensive backs. Got a throw, quick drop underneath, it's complete. Breaking a tackle and out for about 10 yards is Aaron Solberg. North's got another play called, comes up to the line of scrimmage. If Wausau West loses to Stevens Point, as we come down the stretch of this season, conference title honors will be between DC Everest and Spash. Wausau West will have 2 losses, probably too much to overcome. Quarterback's directing traffic on his own offensive line. Here comes the pressure, going to throw, incomplete. That pass did not get back to the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback was not out of the pocket. ruling it incomplete, saying it was close enough to the intended receiver, Ben Metler. I see on our other Zaleski Sports channel, Stevens Point 14, Wausau West nothing. That game's in the middle stages of the third quarter. I understand if you look away for a moment, that game is closer than ours at 34-7. Third down and a yard to go here. Handoff and getting the edge and into the secondary out to the 30-yard line. That ball went out of bounds on a fumble. Levante Bean carries. Nevin Poppy came up, made the big hit down low to the 30-yard line, first down. Eau Claire North went 3 and out on their first possession. Scored a touchdown, a long touchdown run on Levante Bean's carry, and has done nothing since. Throwing on first down to the sidelines, catch and out of bounds for Ben Metler. Only 3 yards forward there. Stops the clock, and as this game is non-competitive, we would prefer that the clock be running. Somewhere for homecoming, there'll be bonfires tonight on this very nice and comfortable Friday evening. Homecoming dance tomorrow, right? Right? Could not ask for a nicer last Friday night of September in central Wisconsin. On the ground on second down, trying to get the edge. He does. That's going to be first down yardage along the far sideline. I think we're out to the 40-yard line there. Metler carried again. Going to spot him a yard short. Nice thing about homecoming, too, it's a special time for the Everest football players because there are so many football alumni that have gone on to play at higher levels of football. Number of Everest players who are playing college football is in the hundreds. Handoff here on third down, didn't get it. Didn't get it. A loss of 2 yards. You want to look for someone, say, at your position if you're an Everest football player who's been a conference all-star at the high school level, at the college level, we've got them. Evergreens have college All-Americans and a select few who have gone on to play in the NFL. It's a football program that has turned out a lot of good players. North is going to punt. Loss of 2 on the third down play. Aaron Solberg to kick away. Snap, kick. Nevin Poppy will let it bounce. Going to go out of bounds along the far sideline. Let's see where the ball is spotted. Boy, that ball went out of bounds much further upfield than I thought. I thought that ball was 20 yards further back. I thought it would be near the 20. Instead, it's being spotted at the 40-yard line. Yet another short field coming up for the Evergreens. Both teams punt on their first possessions of the first half. Again, if you're just tuning in, Jake Stasiak is the quarterback for Everest, not because the game is one-sided, and it is. It's because Logan George suffered an injury on a 2-point conversion try. Stasiak straight drop. Protection's good. Throws complete. Having to come back for the ball was Preby, and he breaks a tackle. Preby down the sideline. He's fast. He's caught from behind, down to the 35. Just couldn't bring Preby to the ground. Forward for 25 yards. Officially, it's a 24-yard pass play with the ball spotted at the 36 instead of the 35. Stasiak has led 2 drives for the Evergreens. One ended in a touchdown late in the first half. One ended in a punt here in the third quarter. Blake Bankston, Mr. Stat, 6 yards. Yeah, at this stage in the game, the Evergreens are happy to see the clock run. 5.5 minutes to play, third quarter here. Brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options from Culligan Water. Bangston gets the edge. He's into the secondary, leapfrogs the 20, and he's down to the 17-yard line. 13 more yards for Blake Bangston. The Evergreens score here. This may be Bangston's last drive, too. Don't want injuries in a spot where the game's not in doubt. Another trip to the red zone for Everest. Design rollout. Stasiak's got good pressure, throws to the end zone looking for Xavier Edwards. He caught it, but he's out of bounds. There's a penalty marker down on the far side away from the play, too. The officials are huddling up. I think that's incomplete, but no, they're saying he got a foot down. You know, that's the longest view from us here in the press box. And for now, depending on the penalty, that appears to be a 17-yard touchdown catch. Second of the night for Xavier Edwards. And it's against Eau Claire North. The touchdown stands. Xavier Edwards had a touchdown reception earlier in the game. 14-yard touchdown catch. That one from 17-yard. So Jake Stasiak has 2 touchdown throws. He's on to try the extra point here. And it is line drive through. It's good. 41-7. Back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Evergreens are in complete control. I'm Chris Conley. Those were the first points of the second half. Stasiak was doing a little bit of everything. He's quarterbacking, he's punting, place kicking, and now kickoff. Jake Stasiak is our Swiss Army knife right now. Back to the 1-yard line. Being run out there by Ty Schauf. Schauf's got 25 yards on the return. Start 1st and 10 from there. We had said earlier in the game that sometimes the Evergreens let their foot off the gas, have lulls in their offensive output. That's not been the case tonight. Evergreens had the lead at the end of the first quarter, 13-6, scored 3 touchdowns in the second quarter, including one in the 2-minute drill just before halftime. Led 34-7 at the half and lead 41-7 now. Handoff on first down. Cutting back into the secondary, here's another fast run by Levante Bean. Bean is gone. Bean's just faster once he gets into the secondary between everyone else. A 74-yard touchdown run for Bean on top of a 68-yard touchdown run in the second half. Yeah, he is fast. Once he got into the secondary, no question, he was not being caught. North is out to try and kick the extra point for Aaron Solberg. High snap, it's down. That's partially blocked and goes straight up in the air. Kick no good. Evergreens are still in complete control. 41-13. We will keep it here. Officially, there's 4:15 left in the third quarter. Express Employment says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, and Marshfield. Learn more at their website, expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Just visually, Levante Bean, the junior for Eau Claire North, he's the fastest player on the field for either side. The two times that he's busted into the secondary, there was no doubt that no one was going to catch him. Nevin Poppy and Blake Bankston back to receive the kick after Eau Claire North's first point since the first quarter. Poppy from the 10. Quickly across the 20. He's got a block, 30, and roped down from behind. That ball came loose. Eau Claire North thinks they may have had it. On the ground or a fumble? Let's see. Penalty marker thrown. This is for something that happened in the pile afterwards. Looks like this is going to be Everest ball. Unsportsmanlike against Eau Claire North. You know, when there's a pile, you can't pull opponents off the pile. Maybe something like that. Or maybe just something that was said. So the Evergreens keep the ball and will move 15 yards upfield. From the 34 to the 49-yard line. Jake Stasiak, 3 offensive series, 2 touchdowns. The Evergreens do not have Blake Bankston in the game right now. That's Reed Frame, who's the running back. No, it's not. It's Corbin Enzenroth. And he's got 5 yards. Frame comes in now and Enzenroth comes out. Cohen Creeby and Xavier Edwards both come out too. So the Evergreens have a lot of second stringers in. Play action. Quarterback rolls. Had room to run if he wants to and now tucks and runs. Short of the first down. Hesitation cost Stasiak some yardage there, and now another penalty flag. It's going to be another personal foul against Eau Claire North, so frustrations are boiling over now. This would have brought up 3rd and 2. Unsportsmanlike against the Huskies. Walk off 15 more yards. That's just something that was said. Didn't seem like there was a late hit there. Ball down to the 28-yard line. Evergreens benefiting from 30 yards of penalty yardage on this drive. Stasiak on 1st and 10. Handoff, Frame between the tackles. Everest offensive line still winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. Forward for 7. Sure do like to see that. Line play's been solid all year for the Evergreens. We're brought to you by Axis Insurance. For your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. You have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. AxisInsurance.net. At Axis Insurance, their business revolves around you. Just outside the red zone. Handoff to the edge inside the 10, still going 5, penalty marker down. It appears to be a touchdown that is coming back for Reed Frame. I think this is a hold or a block in the back. Nope, face mask on Eau Claire North, the touchdown stands. Frame with a 22-yard touchdown run. Evergreens are late getting a man on for this point after try. Because of the blocked extra point, this point after would make it a 35-point game and would send us to running time. Kick is just over the crossbar. Good. 48-13. We'll take a break and come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Axis Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Axis Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. The 22-yard touchdown run by Reed Frame and the point after touchdown puts the Evergreens up 35, which means under high school rules in Wisconsin, running time. The clock for the rest of the game will stop only for injuries, penalties, scores, or timeouts. Otherwise, the clock will run continuously, which means what's left of this third quarter and the fourth quarter to follow will go quickly. That ball is kicked into the end zone, an automatic touchback at the 20-yard line. Officials will mark it and will run the clock. Our referee is going to blow his whistle and then the clock will run. Come on, White Hat. Here we go. On first down, quick throw to the flat. It's low, but caught out there by Aaron Solberg. Solberg got only 2 yards. McCracken's passes, even when he's completed them, have not been particularly accurate tonight. On second down, nothing doing at the line of scrimmage. That may have gone back a yard. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968, they've stayed in the Felch family ever since. Locally owned, specializing in tube bending, welding, brazing, hydraulic tube assemblies, end forming, cutting, machining, and laser cutting. Tubing materials include carbon steel, copper, stainless steel, and aluminum. find and join the J&D Tube Bending team. They're in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. 3rd down and 7. Throw over the middle. It's caught right at the 1st down marker. This will depend on forward progress. Blake Burns looks around, and yes, they're giving him forward progress. Well, that can't be a 1st down if he didn't get the 30-yard line, because the play started at the 20 after the touchback. Where that ball is spotted right now, that is not a 1st down. Fourth and 1's coming up here. Late substitutions coming in. What's going on here? McCracken, the quarterback's going all the way over to the sideline. He's out on this play. Eau Claire North is not sure if they're going to punt here or if they're going to run a play on 4th down. They don't have their quarterback on the field. This is going to be some kind of direct snap on 4th down. Michael Frisson takes it. Now there's going to be a whistle. They're going to take a timeout. Yeah, the Eau Claire North players were looking around like punt or going for it. I mean, on 4th and 1, why not go for it? But their quarterback had already gone over to the sidelines. We'll stay here or we'll take a break. Why don't we take a quick break? We are late in the 3rd quarter. It's 48-13 on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So Eau Claire North has had time to talk it over. Looks like they will go for it on 4th down. Why not? Michael Frisson looks like he's going to take a direct snap here. Frisson is number 0. Zachary Shipman is the wide receiver. Shipman is under center. Handoff in the backfield. Got the 1st down. Still going. All the way out to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 for Michael Frisson. 3rd quarter comes to an end. We'll switch sides and play quarter number 4 in running time. 48-13 Evergreens over the Huskies on Zaleski Sports.
Yeah, and you think about all the different techniques he's got to have in his repertoire, right? All the arrows in his quiver, and he's got all of them here today.
I mean, medium well. Do you want it rare? Special orders, pickles, no pickles, ketchup, no ketchup.
You know, what we're seeing here, Paul, the spatula control is unreal.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where he's got absolutely no beef. He's just focused on doing his job. Yeah, I mean, without these cooks, everyone would just truly be fried.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
New set of downs for Eau Claire North to start quarter number 4. It's a handoff, forward for a yard or 2 in between the tackles. Michael Frisson. Another tough opponent for these Huskies next week. We'll see their 2-game winning streak come to an end. Huskies a week ago were enjoying their victory over rival Eau Claire Memorial 28-16. They play Stevens Point next week. They just announced to this huge homecoming crowd that no one has claimed the 50-50 raffle prize. 2 booths over, let's say we're all going to Weekly Field after this game, one of our Zaleski Sports sponsors. We'll get into that jackpot. 2nd and 8. Protection's good. Throw out to the flat. In the basket and caught, and then out of bounds. Zachary Shipman. It's got 7 yards out there. 3rd and 1 near midfield. Eau Claire North will drop to 2 and 4 tonight. Evergreens improved to a flashy 5 and 1. Handoff, trying to get the corner, didn't get the first down. Michael Friesen, no gain, 4th and 1. They converted a 4th down earlier on this drive. I think they'll go again. They're out near midfield. Why not? Eau Claire North will play a Spash team that's going to be on to victory today. Spash is leading Wausau West, which means Everest and Spash will be in a first-place tie at the end of tonight, 2 weeks away from playing each other. Eau Claire North will take its 2nd timeout. And the crowd here will jump around. Mr. Conley's too old to jump around these days. He'll raise his hands in the air. Student section is making the place shake. Mutual of Wausau Insurance brings you football tonight, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. North will have only 1 timeout left for the final 10 minutes of our game. The Huskies need the 50-yard line. They're at the 49. It is 4th down. McCracken, the quarterback, is from the pistol. Frissen's the running back to his left. Got a throw on 4th down. Pass is caught or knocked away. Caught by Shipman. Shipman's got 4, and the chains move. Tight coverage there. Caden English subs in. So the Evergreens go a little bit deeper into their defensive bench at this stage in the game. Scored a touchdown in the first quarter, scored a touchdown in the third quarter. Snap is low. Loose in the backfield. Quarterback will cover it up back at the 39-yard line. Loss of 14. Second and super long. Quarterback keeps it himself, looks to throw, complete. It's a nice throw on the run. Aaron Solberg's got it. Penalty marker is down, all the way on the far side of the field. And an Everest player is slow to get up. It's the Everest player who is chasing the quarterback in the backfield. Ineligible man downfield wipes out the forward progress for Eau Claire North. Clock stops because of injury. Evan Wojcinski, a senior, is up and coming off on his own power, so that's great. Penalty yardage goes back to the 35-yard line. Second and 29 after the penalty yardage. Clock winds, under 8 minutes to go until this one comes to an end. Eau Claire North is taking their final timeout. Tell you what, why don't we take a final timeout for today's game too? 8 minutes to go in this one. It's 48-13. Evergreen's rolling on homecoming on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
We're back. I'm Chris Conley. Eau Claire North is unable to stop the clock for the remainder of the game. No timeouts left. All right, North is on the field. They're in this spot because of a penalty and a bad snap to their quarterback. The bad snap cost them 14 yards. The penalty cost them 5 more. Got to get across midfield and all the way down to the 37-yard line. Second and super long. No penalty on what looked like a false start. Quarterback's in trouble, throws incomplete and takes a big hit. Caden English came in and leveled Peyton McCracken. No flag on that and no flag on what looked like to be a false start either. Third down, 29. Evergreens play the other Eau Claire school in Week 9. That'll be a Carson Park road game against Eau Claire Memorial to wrap up the regular season. Evergreens will become playoff eligible with this win tonight. Pass over the middle, that's complete out to midfield, breaking a tackle. It's going to be 4th and 9 from there as Aaron Solberg got 19 yards on that pass. Fourth down, across midfield, I think the Huskies will go. And I am correct. Peyton McCracken from the pistol. Fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, it's caught. Fourth down conversion is good. Got a block going towards the end zone inside the 10-yard line is Zachary Shipman. So North looking for a little something more. Although the Evergreens do not have a lot of defensive starters in the game at this stage. McCracken with Friesen, the running back near him. Fakes the handoff, got to roll out. throws towards the end zone. It's caught, and it's a touchdown. It's a 10-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Solberg with 5:41 left in the game. Going to try an extra point here. I believe they'll switch into single point attempt formation. Solberg, who just caught the touchdown pass, will try the point after. Snaps a little bit low, and it's good. Our new score is 48-20. We'll take a quick break. Evergreens will get the ball for what figures to be the final possession of today's game. 48-20, Evergreens on their way to victory when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to J&D Tube Benders. Here at J&D, we strive to meet our customers' requirements and expectations. We pursue this goal through the effort of our dedicated employees by continually improving in the areas of customer service, quality, and productivity. We pride ourselves on not only being a pillar of the manufacturing industry, but a family to our employees. J&D Tube Benders, the fastest name in tube line fabrication.
I'm Chris Conley. We're back, late fourth quarter. Outcome's not in doubt, 48-20. North just scored a touchdown against the Everest second-string defense. Blake Bankston and Nevin Poppy are back in only for kickoff return duties here. I don't think either of them will be on the field once the Evergreens run their next offensive set. Evergreens led by as many as 41-7. And the Evergreens are taking a timeout, and you know what? Poppy and Bankston are both coming off the field. That makes all kinds of sense. They will be needed next week against Chippewa Falls, and the week after that against Spash, preferably uninjured and healthy. We're back at Stephen Hagen Field at Steam Stadium, where the Evergreens have checked a lot of boxes on this homecoming game. And indeed, Bankston and Poppy are not on the field now to return this kick. And this will go into the end zone, so there'll be no run back. Evergreen Sam Duran looked like he wanted to run that out. Instead, we'll spot the ball at the 20 in what may be the final possession of tonight's ball game. Evergreens and Chi-Hi next week. Eau Claire North and Spash next week. Both games will be on these Zaleski Sports channels. And Jake Stasiak comes out. The student section is chanting which second-string players they'd like to see in the game right now. Stasiak hands off, and between the tackles, Corbin Enzenroth has 5 yards. I think they're chanting for running back Robert Clay. Darren Oldham, also a running back whose second string, was in on the last play, although he did not get a touch. Again, starting wide receivers are done. Regular running backs, Blake Bankston, Reed Frame, they're done for the night. Handoff short of the first down. A gain of 2, needed 5. Corbin Enzenroth is carried back-to-back. 5 yards on the first carry, 3 yards on that. It's 3rd and 2. Huge homecoming crowd today. You could tell it was going to be a big crowd when you showed up for the parade. Streets between DC Everest Senior High School and Steam Stadium lined with fans. Home team's going home happy tonight. Quarterback throws over the middle. That's caught. Caught over the middle. And it's a first down. Evergreens keep possession and keep the clock moving as we wind down to all zeros tonight. Back to the ground game. And there is Robert Clay. At the fans' request, gets 2 yards. Down for post-game coverage when we're done here. Braden Mitchell will be all smiles. We'll talk with the Everest head coach and a player of his or our choosing. Handoff in the backfield, spun around and losing a yard there is Robert Clay. This will be 3rd and 9. Evergreens have not turned the ball over tonight. Clay kind of hopped off the field like he was hurt. Don't want to see that. Will Stasiak get a chance to throw on 3rd down? I think so. Needs the 45. It's a design rollout. Throwing underneath, it's caught. Not enough for a first down, though. Colin Fuchs still left the Evergreens 3 yards short. 4th and 3, and the Evergreens are going to go for it. Everest has punted only once tonight. Really put the game away in the second quarter. 3 touchdowns. Outscored Eau Claire North 21-0 in that 3rd quarter. Had a big lead by halftime. Got a throw on 4th down. Underneath, it's caught. First down. And more. Reed Frame converts on 4th down. Tell you what, the Everest backup quarterback Jake Stasiak has looked good. 90 seconds left in today's ball game. Xavier Edwards had 2 more touchdown catches. Evergreens look like they are sending out Logan George, their starting quarterback. He's going to take a knee. Evergreens will be in victory formation. George receives the snap and downs the ball with under a minute to go. One more snap, and that will do it. Evergreens have some of their seniors and some of their starters back on the field for the moment of victory, which has just come. 3 more touchdowns for Blake Bankston, 2 running, 1 catching. 2 touchdown catches for Xavier Edwards. As our final score will be 48-20. The DC Everest Evergreens improve to 5-1. They play on the road against Chippewa Falls next week. Eau Claire North sees a 2-game winning streak come to an end. They're now 2-4 and play Spash next week. The ball game is over. 48-20, the final score tonight. Stay tuned for our Merill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. Happy homecoming, Everest fans. 48-20 winners over the Eau Claire North Huskies. Good night, everybody.
Merill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
We're going to get a thumbs up in just a moment. Postgame coverage, a homecoming win for the Evergreens 48-20 over Eau Claire North. I'm Chris Conley. Merill Steel postgame coverage now. Coach, the team has earned the opportunity for the next two games to be really meaningful football.
Yes, yeah, we know that the road to get there is going to be tough, but this week was about, hey, can we focus through homecoming? Can we do all that stuff? But yeah, we put ourselves in a pretty good spot, and now we get to go continue that.
It's a flashy 5-1 record, but in some of the 5 wins, the offense has been inconsistent. There have been times where it looks like they were stuck in neutral. This looked like more of a complete game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of stuff that we can continue to work on and get better at. Still had too many penalties and miscues, but yeah, I think we're getting there, right? And that's the goal as a coach, is we want to peak at the right time. And I think we're getting closer and closer to that.
Logan George looks like he's okay. Looked like he was held out in the second half as a precaution. He took a big hit on a botched 2-point try. Before the injury, he looked like he was throwing darts. He was putting the ball wherever he wanted to. A really nice game for him.
Yes, yeah, he's been a stud these last few weeks. He's really come along in the passing game, but just what he does for our offense and gets us in the right position and makes the right reads, yeah, he'll be fine. It was more of a, hey, we don't need you right now. We need you for the rest of the season.
Jake Stasiak came in. Again, he's got no idea that he's going to be called on to play quarterback. The team on 2 touchdown drives. He was effective, too.
Yeah, I mean, it goes to the preparation that kid has. He's our starting kicker, and he's a guy that has to be ready to go at any moment, and he's done that throughout these weeks. He's always ready to go, and when his number was called, he was ready.
Evergreens are playoff qualified tonight. Coach, congratulations on the homecoming win. Nice to see it in front of such a big crowd.
Thank you.
Oscar Latondras, Everest offensive lineman, is to my left. We were joking before we came on. Oscar gave up his senior baseball season to focus on football. That decision's paying a lot of dividends for you.
Yeah, a little bit. I just had to make a business decision. I mean, I love the sport of football. I love the sport of baseball, but in the end, it's football overcame baseball.
The Everest line play this season has been excellent. Tell me what it's like after the first couple of series when you know we're bigger and better than these guys. We're going to push them around the field tonight.
It's just playing together. I mean, you got to love and trust your guys up front, and that's what it comes down to is we just come out there, we play together, we play as one, and when we don't shoot ourselves in the foot, we play well.
You know, when it's homecoming and some of the Everest football alumni come back, you realize there's such a tradition of excellence. It's a high standard to live up to, and here's the team, 5 wins and 6 goes. This team's got a lot in front of it still.
100%, and we're not done yet. I mean, we've only reached a little certain amount of goals that we've set in place. We still got a long ways to go. A lot of adversity to over here, and we'll get there.
Oscar, congratulations on an outstanding senior season. Thanks for coming over tonight.
Yes, sir.
Final score is DC Everest 48, Eau Claire North 20. That's going to wrap up our Zaleski Sports coverage. Evergreens on the road against Chi High. That'll be on Zaleski Sports a week from tonight. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. Oscar doing in the house for us with enthusiasm.
My name is Oscar Latondras, and I'm in the house.
Oscar, thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. Coach, thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Special announcement.